Grand Theft Auto 3 was a game that defined a generation. Debuting on the PlayStation 2 on October 22, 2001, GTA brought the concept of an open-world game into the 3D genre, and was one of the first games to truly let players take the world into their own hands, to either cause havoc, mayhem, or heck, just be a taxi driver should you so desire. With GTA 5 releasing later this year in September 2013, I thought it'd be a good idea to take a look back at the game that kicked off the GTA phenomenon by checking out a few of the infamous Easter eggs, cheat codes, and, well, other shenanigans that added to the insanity and turned this once small-time game into a multimedia icon of chaos and controversy. This was Grand Theft Auto 3. GTA 3 is a game that loves hidden items. From hidden packages to hidden cars to, well, hidden sanity to be honest. To kick off this look back, let's start with a few of the Easter eggs that lie hidden within the very walls and skies of Liberty City itself.
Easter egg number 1, hidden message.
Probably the most famous of all GTA Easter eggs is the hidden message left in the game by its developers for reaching an area you're apparently not supposed to be able to access. Located in the northeast section of Staten Island, you will find a road that leads to a slightly hidden alleyway that leads to a, well, rather desolate parking lot. If you locate yourself a large vehicle, my personal recommendation being the Line Runner semi-truck, you can move it next to the trash bins in the back of the lot. And by using a smaller car, if necessary, navigate your way to the top of the truck and over the now accessible wall. Head around back, and located in the corner, tucked behind a tree, is the now infamous message. You weren't supposed to be able to get here, you know.
Easter egg number 2, hidden city.
The next Easter egg is probably the most difficult of all. Not only is its location extremely remote, but even requires a little bit of learning and skill just to get to it. And by learning, I mean learning how to fly the most dreaded of all aerial craft, the Dodo. To do this, head on over to the Francis International Airport and locate yourself one of the mini Dodos littering the runway out back. Hop in and line yourself on a runway facing away from Staten Island. This is to prevent yourself from hitting any of the buildings once you're finally up in the air. After you're all lined up, press up on the controller and hold it. Then accelerate down the runway, always pressing up so that the nose points downward. No matter what you do, never press down at any point, even when the plane's in the air. After several seconds, the nose of the plane will drop and you'll start to see sparks. This is when you'll know you'll want to let go of up, after which point the plane should begin to rise on its own. You don't want it to rise too quickly, so gently tap up and keep the plane level. After it reaches its highest point, it will start to descend. But don't do anything. It'll eventually pick up speed once again, level out from its descent, and begin to rise. At this point, you're good to go. Slight taps left and right and you can guide the plane wherever you need it. Now we can finally locate that Easter egg. Gently direct the plane around the far west side of Shoreside Vale. After a while, you'll pass the mountains and observatory located at the north of the map. Just a little ways beyond this point, the mountains will open up slightly, and what looks like part of a city will start to appear in the distance. Head towards it, and you'll recognize this as the same city seen in the opening cinematic where Claude and Catalina are robbing the bank. Just being a ghost city, unfortunately, you're unable to land and truly explore, but if you're a slightly better aviator than myself, there should be plenty more for you to check out.
Easter egg number 3, BF injection.
This next Easter egg is one that should be familiar to anybody who's played through the main story. Early on, you work for a man named Joey Leone. People who remember this may remember Joey working on a car slightly different than those regularly seen roaming the streets of Liberty City. This car is called the BF Injection, and there's only one place in the game where you can finally get your hands on it. Early on, you'll drive Joey's girlfriend to a set of apartments located near your Portland safe house. To get this Easter egg, you need to go to those very apartments, where the vehicle appears only once a day and only at night, usually around midnight. So once the skies are dark, head on over that way, and you can finally get your hands on this beast for yourself.
codes.
To close out this look back, one of the many things that defined a GTA game during the PS2 era was the cheat codes. With just a few button presses, you could turn this already over-the-top game into an all-out chaotic masterpiece. Here's a couple you could try out yourself.